Well, the saga continues. Got into this parenthood thing with very little idea of what it meant. My wife had a childhood sickness that, by the way, if you smoke a pipe, you need to get yourself one of these. I don't even know who would make them, but my father-in-law got me this. It's got tamper right there for tamping your tobacco as your smoke starts to get down toward the bottom. It's got a bunch of stuff. Got a little tiny knife here, which I kind of use to shake up the tobacco a little bit. It's got a poker somewhere in here. Like no fingernails. I need to stop biting my fingernails. Crappy habit. Anyway, you get the point. Yeah, man, just parenting is not for the faint of heart. I'll tell you what. Especially if you want to be a semi-good one. I shouldn't say good because I guess we'll figure it out, figure out how good we did in about 10 years or longer. But it's tricky, man. You really you give up a lot. You really do. And like I said before, especially if you want to be somewhat attentive and want to be around for them and do fun stuff with them and hang out with them and know what's going on in their life and who the hell they're talking to, and I don't know, what they do all day, what happens on the recess field, cafeteria, what they like to do. I really am not a huge video game guy, but my son likes playing them, and he plays them with his buddies. So I play with them. And, I make it a big deal. It's every weekend we play together, and he likes it. He's told me. He said, one time we were playing Call of Duty shoot 'em up game, and we're just goofing off and joking and playing online with a bunch of other guys, 5-year-olds that were like kicking our ass. And I asked him, I didn't actually ask him anything. He just told me, Dad, this is just awesome. I would just love to do this like every weekend. And I know we can't, because I know you work a lot for our family, but I just really, really like this. And it's really stuck with me, It's just such a simple thing. Just showing him some attention and spending some time with him. I don't know. It was a big deal, much bigger deal to him than I knew. So I play video games with him. And I love it. I have a great time with him. I have a great time with my son. He's freaking hilarious. He's so funny. He rags me all the time. I mean, I'm trash at video games. I'm not good, but he's always making fun of me and always, trash talking each other and making fun of the people and stuff. And I love it, man. I love that. It's a weird way to bond, but for me, I always thought we'd be out hunting and fishing and stuff. And that's great too. We do some of that, and he likes hunting, he likes shooting. And we'll go to the Sporting Clay's place, and he'll shoot his shotgun. And I love that he knows how to do that stuff. He's not afraid of guns, and I still never taken him deer hunting. I don't deer hunt that much, but I'm sure he would like that too. But yeah, he's got an English setter, and we take him hunting, and he loves fishing, and just went on a fishing trip with his grandpa over the summer, and he loves all that stuff. But he also loves video games, and it's an easy thing to do with him for 45 minutes to hang out. I'm not singing my praises here. I mean, I really, I don't know what the hell I'm doing as a dad, as a father and a parent. And I often get frustrated, man. It's like I was a dad when I was, we had Grayson when I was 45. I mean, 25. And 27 had Lucy, 30 had Mary. So I'm the guy at my work who whose kids are older than the boss's kids. It's a little weird, sometimes people don't really get that. I mean, my wife and I didn't really have much time to ourselves. We got married. My brother had a bad accident. I helping the family out for a while, and then I immediately had a kid. There's a deer behind us. So sometimes there's just kind of some not regret. Regret's the wrong word. I don't ever regret having my kids. My kids are amazing. I love them to death. But there's just kind of a little bit of a lost youth there. I always wanted to go out west and be a fly fishing guide, and I was never in the position where we could just kind of be irresponsible and do what we wanted. I spent 1 year in Ukraine, and that was pretty cool. But I was still part of a little bit of a crazy church, and took a lot of my time and energy and mental bandwidth. And didn't really travel much because I was just kind of trying to do mission work and stuff. And had college loans and everything, and then it's like come back and have kids and have a wife, and it's just this kind of life just rolls pretty quickly. And now I'm in my late 30s and just kind of thinking sometimes like, well, it'd be nice to just have some years to do whatever the hell I wanted. But the funny thing with life is you only live it once, right? And you kind of make your choices and see how they go. So we'll see how it turns out. But I guess I'll be the guy at 50, whose kids have all been out of the house for years, and maybe that'll be my time to fish and hunt and write and travel and all that stuff. And maybe it works out better that way, because I didn't have any money anyway, and I had kids. And maybe the resources will be there to live the kind of life that I probably would have wanted to live in my 20s. So we'll see what happens. Everybody's got a different journey, man. A lot of my friends, have not had kids or won't have kids till they're in their 40s, and that's fine, man. That's just kind of, it's like it's no one way to do it. We're all just kind of trying to figure out how to live and how to do this thing. So I don't know. There you go. It is what it is. But I hope that you have a good night. I'm going to play my guitar a little bit, finish this Fox and Hound tobacco, and maybe read a little bit about the Civil War, and keep the fire going, and then head to bed.